The city never sleeps. Lagos lights burn deeper at night. Somewhere in a high-rise apartment, a young man sat sipping red wine, clothed in silk and pride. His name was Emeka, once the son of a village firewood seller. Now a self-made millionaire, or so it seemed. Behind every designer shirt he wore was a scar. Behind every Rolex watch was a time that used to be hard. But Emeka no longer looked back. He had built his world, and no one, not even his poor mother, was allowed to stain it. It was past 9 p.m. Rain began tapping gently on his tinted windows. His phone buzzed on the granite table. Mama Uju calling. His finger hovered. His heart paused. He hadn't spoken to his mother in weeks. Not because he didn't love her, but because he didn't like the word she reminded him of. That word of palm oil stains, clay walls, and roasted plantain beside firewood. He sighed, picked the phone, then pressed decline. He turned to Angela, his light-skinned, high-class girlfriend, lounging in his penthouse like she owned the air in it. "Your mother again?" she asked, raising one brow without lifting her head from her phone. "She's always calling," Emeka muttered. Angela scoffed. "Look, babe. You need to grow out of that village attachment. You're not that poor boy anymore. You're Emeka, CEO of Blue Quartz Tech. Stop letting some firewood woman embarrass you." Emeka laughed nervously, but something inside him shifted. In a small village in Anambra, a woman coughed as she sat by her kerosene lamp. Her wrapper was faded, and her hands trembled. But her eyes still sparkled with pride every time she looked at a framed picture of her son on the shelf, the one she sent to university by selling yam and carrying firewood on her back. She pressed her phone again and again. No answer. She whispered to herself, "Maybe network is bad." Her stomach rumbled. She hadn't eaten all day, but her faith was solid. "My son will call tomorrow. He will remember." The next weekend, Angela dragged Emeka to a luxury house party in Ikoyi. People toasted champagne. Money rained on dancers. Men boasted about their trips to Dubai, Milan, and London. Angela whispered, "Babe, do you know Jide's girlfriend owns 3 houses in Lekki? What are you planning to buy me for my birthday?" Emeka chuckled nervously. "Didn't I just get you a new Benz?" Angela leaned in, her perfume choking. "You're a tech boss. I need more." The next day, Emeka transferred 18 million Nigerian nairas to her, but he still didn't return his mother's call. Mama Uju's cough grew worse. Neighbors offered Gary water and bitter leaf soup. She refused to go to the hospital. "I don't want to bother my son," she told them. "He's very busy. Big man in the city." One night, she collapsed. The village nurse came. "Madam, your blood pressure is dangerously low. When last did you eat well?" She smiled, tears in her eyes. "Tell my son I love him. I just want to hear his voice before I sleep one last time." They found her clutching her rosary, praying. Meanwhile in Dubai, Emeka and Angela were on vacation. On the third night, Emeka had a strange dream. he saw a white desert. His mother stood alone, barefoot, her wrapper flying in the wind. Her feet bled, but her face glowed with peace. A lion stood behind her, silent but fierce. She looked straight at Emeka. You will eat from the same pot you turned away. He jolted awake, sweating. Angela turned, annoyed. What now? He told her the dream. She laughed. Your village demons are following you. Sleep, I beg. But Emeka didn't sleep again that night. A week later, it began. The EFCC froze Blue Quartz Tech's accounts. Emeka's business partner was nowhere to be found, vanished with millions. Investors withdrew. Angela packed her things that same day. You know I love you. But I can't suffer with you. My standard is too high. And just like that, she walked away, taking the Benz, the jewelry, and what was left of his pride. 2 weeks later, Emeka returned to Lagos with nothing but a backpack and shame. Nobody picked his calls. He tried to lodge at a friend's place. They made excuses. He decided to go back to the only person who had ever truly loved him. He walked for hours. Feet blistered, clothes dusty. When he finally reached the compound, he saw a group of neighbors gathered. He asked, "Where's Mama Uju?" They all fell silent. One old woman stepped forward, tears in her eyes. She died 3 days ago. Cried your name till the end. He ran into her room. It smelled of poverty and peace. On a small table was a cooking pot. Inside, ashes and a wooden cross. Beside it, a note written in his mother's weak, shaky hand. My son, if you ever return, and I am gone, I forgive you. I only prayed for your soul, not your riches. You left me, but I never left you in my prayers. You will eat from the pot you turned away from, but not with shame, with wisdom, Mama. Emeka fell to his knees. He screamed, wept, held the pot to his chest like it contained her soul. That day, Emeka didn't just lose his mother, he lost the last piece of his innocence. He stayed in the village for months, rebuilt her house, started a foundation for widows and struggling mothers. He told his story to anyone who would listen, from church pulpits to market women. He had lost everything money gave him, but in losing it, he found something money could never buy.